So, this is DRS100 Prix B Grand Prix. And don't forget, for those of you watching at the track, or even watching from home on your computer, please take a moment, or two, or three, depending on how computer literate you are, to share the live stream link from the Daniel Ricciardo Series Facebook page or YouTube channel onto your various social medias so that more people can watch the fantastic racing that is emanating here from Hooton Park. So, once again, it is the Daniel Ricciardo Series Facebook page and YouTube channel, the Alpha Live Facebook page and YouTube channel as well. Please click the button and share the link so that more people can watch the next race, which will be the DRS100 Prix Grand Prix B. Its full title, 8 minutes plus 1 lap. On to the rolling lap now. It will be number 4, Nicky Taylor, who starts this one from pole position. Nicky Taylor came into today 5th in the point standings, 1,765. Second in the points was Harry Graham in kart number 1 with 1,817. So great. So Taylor looking to move up at least one place. Well, Sam Cunliffe is doing incredibly well just in front of him. Thomas Harvey, who was 3rd in the points, he's having an up and down day. So his 3rd place in the championship is under threat. Harry Graham, well, Callum Gunning's doing everything he can, he needs to do to win. But, Nicky Taylor and Taylor and Graham on the front row. Another 13 drivers set to do 8 minutes plus 1 lap. They're lining up in their position now. Cody Eustace has had a great run, the leading rookie. So number 4 and the number 1. 4 of Taylor, the number 1 of Graham, then the number 134 of Eustace, and then the 136 of VJ Ramlal will start 4th on the grid. Here we go, to the line. Lights are out, we're off and racing. It is Taylor, Graham. A bit of a tentative start from Eustace. VJ Ramlal goes around the outside of Cody Eustace at turn number 1, and he takes 3rd place away from the rookie going into turn number 2. Behind them, good start from Jack Rigg in kart number 116 there to come back up to the order. Justin Brouard is next, followed by Leon Frost, Luke Wildgoose, Charlie Humphreys, Callum Lockett, Philip Spray, Lily Jeffs, Daniel Holdsworth, who retired from the opening race in kart number 132. Watch for Holdsworth to be coming through the pack as well, but it's Taylor leading from Graham into turn number 7. At the end of lap number 1. Ramlal's made a very, very good start. VJ Ramlal, 17th in the championship, but he's already dropped around. He wasn't at Rowra, so he is looking to pick up quite a few places in the championship here this weekend. Of course, the best 7 out of 8 rounds count. You can drop any 3 heats and 1 final from your season. But if you take an exclusion, then you have to count that score. So it's Taylor, Graham, Ramlal, 1st, 2nd and 3rd, coming through turn number 7. Down the main straight we go to start lap number 3. They're pulling away from Eustace and Brouard, who run 4th and 5th. Cody Eustace, the driver from Luton in kart number 134, is still having a great drive. He's not able to keep pace with the top 3 at the moment, but he is doing more than enough to carry on and keep Justin Brouard at bay. But as I say that, though, Brouard gets alongside. Eustace got 2 wheels on the grass, and Brouard in kart number 131 goes through behind these 2 battling on your screens now. It is the 116 of Jack Rigg, then the 134 of Leon Frosty Frost, and then Luke Wildgoose. Luke Wildgoose chasing along in 8th position. Sorry. Humphreys, Holdsworth, Lockett, Jeffs and Spray. There is Frost in the number 135 chasing down Rigg, who of course did so well earlier on. Had a bit of a penalty earlier because I think he overtook under yellow flags, or there was a bit of contact driving. Not quite sure which one it was, but there was definitely a penalty post-race for Rigg. It's got him fired up now, and he's moving back towards the front. But it's Taylor by a tenth of a second over Graham. Ramlal. Then this battle on screen now, 1-3-1. Justin Bruard in fourth position. The leaders coming out of turn number 7. Here's Jack Rigg leading Leon Frost, but there's the leader on screen now, number 4. Leading number 1, Taylor, Graham, then Ramlal in the number 136 car. The mid-afternoon sun getting a bit lower in the sky here now at Hooton Park. The weather has been absolutely glorious today after the heavens opened yesterday and stayed open. They were open all hours here yesterday, but it's been different today. And it's a great way to finish off this season. Taylor, Graham and Ramlal, first, second and third, into turn number 7. Out of turn number 7. There's number 131 of Bruard leading Eustace for fourth place. Still Cody Eustace leading rookie by a long way, coming through turn number 2. But Eustace has a look at the inside, and Eustace makes a move on Bruard. Fourth place, so Eustace fighting back, and there's a big train developing behind this group because there's Rigg, Frost, Wild Goose, and I think that might be even Holdsworth at the back of that train. But it's number 134 on your screens now. In fourth place, that's Cody Eustace coming out of the 7th corner. Onto the start-finish straight, looks over his shoulder. Here comes number 131 of Bruard back to the inside. No, not quite yet. Rigg is next. And there's a move for the lead. Graham up the inside of Taylor at turn number 3. Can't make it stick. And VJ Ramlal having a stormer of a drive in third place. They are 4.5 seconds clear of the fourth place battle. But Taylor having to defend from Graham. Then it is Ramlal. Through the S's, into turn number 7. Harry Graham's had one little chew on the rear bumper of Taylor's kart. I think he liked what he tasted. Wants to come back for a little bit more. Maybe the entree, as it were. Ramlal watching this with great interest. If the door opens, Ramlal will try and fill it, put it that way. Into turn number 4 they go. Harry Graham has got to try and get alongside Nicky Taylor, and then squeeze Taylor wide, and hopefully Ramlal will be close enough to make a double move and push Taylor back from first to third. Well, that's what Harry Graham will want anyway, but VJ Ramlal's just got to stay tight now, not overdrive the kart, stay in the wheel tracks, because Taylor will have to get defensive, and that will slow both the leaders down. VJ wants to be in a position where he can capitalise. If VJ overdrives things now and falls away, he won't be able to capitalise when the elbows come out and the gloves come off, which I'm sure they will. Out to turn number 5. Still Eustace in fourth place. You can see Eustace, he's now got Jack Rigg in 5th. 6th is Frost. 7th is the number 131 kart of Bruard, but look at Cody Eustace in kart number 134. Not only is he in fourth place, but he's pulling away from this 5th place battle. Absolutely superb drive from Eustace so far. Into the final 2 minutes of this DRS Grand Prix B. No signs of anything abating up at the front of the field. And now Jack Rigg has caught Cody Eustace. So a good lap here from Jack Rigg in kart number 116. You can see with that pink, that purple and orange crash helmet just checking over his shoulder. Very distinctive look for the number 116. He's got a couple of kart lengths over Leon Frost now. Bruard is 7th. Oh, Frost runs a little bit wide coming out of turn number 2, and that leaves the door open for Bruard to make a move. The leaders still separated by next to nothing. Out of the 6th corner, the S's. Here are the leaders. On to the start-finish straight with 1 minute to go. And you can see that Taylor and Graham have finally dropped VJ Ramlal. VJ Ramlal has just been jettisoned ever so slightly into turn number 3. What can Harry Graham do about Nicky Taylor? Out of turn 3, in towards turn number 4. Harry Graham, despite that one little look, he is happy to sit in the wheel tracks of Nicky Taylor. They're coming up to lap number 74, Philip Spray. Spray, who sees the blue flags, moves aside, lets the leaders go. So traffic's not going to be a factor. Out to turn number 1, 10 seconds to go. Straight towards turn number 3 now. Hard on the brakes. More blue flags waving. Can't quite see that. That might be for Philip Spray, who's got Vijay Ramlal now bearing down on him. But Nicky Taylor and Harry Graham in turn number 7. Still, Graham hasn't been able to make a meaningful lunge. There's the last lap board. Can Taylor hang on through turn number 1 now? Up towards turn 2. It is Taylor from Graham. Taylor checks over his shoulders. Just a bit of security there to see where Graham is. The answer is not far away. Out of turn number 3. Will Graham look to the inside at turn 4? No, not at turn 5 either. Running out of time is Harry Graham. Nicky Taylor looks like he's done enough, and Harry Graham cannot make a way past. It's going to be Nicky Taylor with the win. Harry Graham in second position, third, a great third for Vijay Ramlal, and what a driver. Cody Eustace in fourth, Jack Rigg is fifth, sixth for Brouard, seventh for Frost, eighth to the back of the grid for Holdsworth, Wild Goose in ninth, then it's Humphreys in 10th, Lockett 11th, Lily Jeffs in 12th, and Philip Spray completes the order one lap down in 13th position. But a really good battle for the lead there, and a win for Nicky Taylor in DRS100 Prix Grand Prix B. So the drivers head back towards the pit lane area. So Nicky Taylor, well, Nicky Taylor and Sam Cunliffe, 4th and 5th in the point standings at the start of today. They're maximising the points available to them, and they're closing in on Thomas Harvey and Harry Graham, who started today 2nd and 3rd in points. So the DRS100 championship battle, well, it might be going the way of Callum Gunnings for first, but it's all play for second. One more Prix Grand Prix to go. That's coming up very shortly.